Can you all see the screen? Let's go to our project. So today let's begin with the concept of rebase, which we discussed theoretically yesterday. Let me give a recap of what learned. Rebase is also a kind of merge with which you can rewrite the log history. Whenever you merge, let's say this is your master branch. And if you have, like, let's say you have a bunch of commits A and B here, and assume that we created branch B2, and these are the commits, right? So commit A, commit B, and parallelly development is happening. Here we have a commit C, and here we have commit D. Right after this, let's suppose you had merging. After merging, the commit history here would be right. This is how the commit history would be. But if you want to have this kind of commit history where you see all the parent commits first, then the child commits, this is what is rebase. Functionality by same, it integrates changes from one branch to another, but it rewrites the log history, which is called rebase. Am I clear? Are we good? So let us go for hands-on on this and see how the log history would be tweaked. Its status. So I'm on master branch, right? Okay. 1 9. So if you see you are having a bunch of commits, right? You are having a bunch of commits. And let's say we can go with this, but let's keep our log simple. As per the diagrammatic representation, we are having A and B, right? Let's have these two. Means I just want only this one, and I want to discard the top 4 successive commits. What is the command? Can you help me out? It's not that you should do this before you rebase, but just to keep the log simple for our understanding, I want to discard the top 4 successive commit IDs. What is the command?
Git reset. Git revert. Revert.
Not revert.
Reset. Reset.
Yeah. What is a complete command?
Git reset.
Git hard reset, right? Head tilde 4.
The commit ID.
Yeah, commit ID or how many commits you want to discard.
Okay.
So maybe this is about git reset hard, right? I think I have given extra one. Let's see. Yeah. Hard reset 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct only the number. Reset hard head till 4. Why this was also gone? Head is now at the first file. This correct. Reset hard head till 4. We'll recheck on this. Actually, first 4 should be gone. I see here first 5 gone. Anyway, I just need one more commit just to refer with our diagram. I'm just making one more file. One more commit actually. Okay, so done. So this is the log history now I have in master, right? Now let us create a branch B2. How to create a branch? We have learned this command, so I'm expecting answers from you. How to create a new branch from B2? Right? Git branch B2 master. It will create a branch. So, but still we are on master branch. Right, the B2 is created, you can see here. So now let's make one more commit on master. Let's assume this is commit C. What should we do? Where is the file? It is in the staging area, right? And let's put it in the local repository by running the command commit. Okay, so done. Now I have the third commit. Is this third commit and third file available on B2?
No.
Right, they are not available. So
Check out.
yeah, let's go to B2, git, check out B2. So B2 has got two files and the two commits, which is very clear. Now let's make a commit here. File 4. Right. Git add file 4. Git commit -m B2 modified. Okay, so now I have here another commit which wouldn't be on the master branch, right? This is what I have. So let's consider this as commit A, commit B, and commit A. Now I want to integrate changes from master to B2, and also this ATE should come and sit in between this B and D. It should come and sit in between these two, not it shouldn't be added as a topmost commit. That's the concept of rebase, correct? So let's see how this works. Yeah. Before that, just for our understanding, let me just copy this log of master. It's log of master. This wouldn't be altered anyhow. And this is the log of P2. This is the log of B2 before rebase, right? Let's see the log of this after rebase. Let's rebase. How do you rebase? Simply git rebase master. That's all. Like you are rebasing, the source branch is master here, right? So the command is similar to merge command. Git rebase the source branch and the destination branch. That's all. Alright, so the destination, we are already on destination branch. If you are already on destination branch, which is B2, writing the destination branch is optional. So it says successfully rebased. If you see log of master will not be affected because it's a source. Always the destination is the one which is affected. So I'm already on destination branch. So this is the log of B2 after rebase. This is the log of B2 after rebase. Yeah. Do you see here? Log of B2. This is the log of, yeah. Here, okay, let me write here. As per our discussion, this is commit A, commit B, commit C, correct? And here, this is commit A, commit B, commit B. This is some new commit, commit B. So now this is the log of B2 after rebase. This would be same commit A, commit B. This is commit C and this is commit D. Agree with this, everyone? Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Log of B2 after rebase. Right? Understood. Please go through it, everyone. Let me know if any questions, confusions. This is what we discussed, right? Yeah. Like, see, first you will see all the commits from the parent. Like, these are three or the commits from the master. This is from the child branch. So log history is rewritten. See here, this is without rebase, like before rebase, not without rebase, it's before rebase. This is how it is. This is the latest commit. Here now that same thing is the latest commit. Of course, ID will change, but yeah, the order, the sequence, all of this from master. This is from child. Got the point, all of you, all the participants?
So, ma'am, irrespective of the order in which the changes are done in master or B2, it would list the parent commits first and then the child commits. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Nag, I'll talk about your concern, which you posted in the chat regarding the career and the placements at the end of the session. Okay. So, this is about rebase. Now that we learned rebase, stash, merging, merge with conflicts, without conflicts, and so on, now it's a time to step on to remote repositories. So what is a remote repository? Till now, whatever we have learned, whatever we have done are on the local repository, like are all here, are all applicable. Yeah. Okay. So this is a local one. Now I want, okay. And also whatever changes are there are confined for myself. Now I want to share those changes with others. I want to share my changes, share those changes with the team. So how do I do that? That's where comes remote repositories. Remote repositories like online management system where you host your local repositories, where you collaborate with the team or other teams. That's where remote repositories comes in. Examples are GitHub, Bitbucket. My pen is not writing. Okay. So GitHub, Bitbucket, GitLab, all these works like a remote repositories. Bitbucket, GitHub, GitLab. If you work with one, others are very simple. Like you can easily switch over to the next. You don't need a separate learning for it. Right? GitHub, Bitbucket are very widely used. If you use one, the other is self-explanatory. You don't need much difference. I mean, you don't see much difference. You don't need a separate learning for it. That's how they are. Right? So that's how remote repositories work. So let's go for some remote and let's push some changes. And also you remember, right? We can copy from remote and create a local. We'll see that use case as well. Now let's go to remote. Here we are using GitHub in the course. So this is your GitHub. Like any Gmail account, you may create a free account here. You'll get some user ID. This is your user ID. You'll get some user ID and password. Right? Once you log in, go and create a new repository. Okay, see, this is my locally code is ready. I want to push to remote means some address is needed, right, on remote. So give some name to your, create some repo. Give some repository name which is available. Okay, see demo repo is available. I'm creating a public repository. Create it. So this is the location where you will push. Okay, you have this HTTPS URL, copy this. This is your address for the remote. Now, how do you connect your local with the remote? Please listen here carefully. This is my local. Everything is ready. Now I want to push to remote, right? But how do you connect it? Git remote add origin. Origin is like a keyword or else alias name which will hold the remote repository address. Okay, so origin is a keyword which will hold the remote repository address. Git remote add origin and the URL. Right? So if you do this, origin will be assigned with this URL. Origin will be given with this URL, whatever you feel. Origin is like a variable, like x equal to so and so. So origin is this URL. You can give any name instead of origin, but the general practice is we refer the remote repository address as origin. Okay, git remote add origin. So here you can see git, once it is added, you can see the verbose of the remote, git remote -v. It shows this means it's connected to this remote. So now if you want to push the changes, git push origin. Origin, you will not refer the entire URL from now onwards. You will refer that URL as origin. Git push origin. Let's say I'm pushing master branch. Master branch, see here, master branch will be pushed to master branch on remote. Yesterday, some of you are asking this. Now you can relate, and still if you have a question, you can come up with your query. Okay, so master branch is pushed. So if you see earlier it was empty, you are seeing like this, but now if you refresh, yeah, you can see here master branch, all the commits, all the commit history you can see here, right? All the files you can see here. So now this can be shared across others. Your team can collaborate and use the same code. They can copy and create a local from this. I'll show you that. But yeah, let's first go with this. So I have pushed this. And let's say I want to push V1 as well. Git push origin V1. By the way, okay, first let me show you. If you refresh, you can see here. This is a public repository, right? Anyone can download this code. Okay, you may go to this repository, my repository here, and you can go here, code. You may download as a zip, or you can do many things. I'll show you that. Like anyone can pull the code, but anyone cannot push it. Only whoever have access to this can push the code. Like I am pushing here. I push this code, right? So only I can push the code. Git branch, so B2, only I can push the code. And yeah. And also for the first time, whenever you are pushing, how does it authorize? For the first time, whenever you are running this push command, it will ask you for the credentials, username and password. Which credentials do you provide?
The remote repositories credentials. Is it?
So it will prompt for the
Like-
credentials, and these are not the credentials you should provide. Okay. You have a separate thing here. Go to settings of your account. And when you go to settings again, you will see developer settings. Go here and you will see something like personal access tokens. Okay, so do you see this? Sorry, classic token. I'm using this classic token. So go for this classic tokens and generate a new token. Let me show you. I'm creating classic token. It will prompt for the password during generation of this personal tokens. Okay, some token name like my token or whatever it is. And you can put some expiration limit. It should expire in a day or 30 minutes or whatever. And what are all the events you need access to? I need access to all the repos. So generate the token. So it will generate the token. Okay, it will. Do you see this? This will be available only once. You should save it very securely. If you lost it, you cannot log in. So that should be given as a password. Username can be anything. You may give token name as a username, or you may give this name as a username, but password should be this token value. And if you lose it, you cannot gain it. So you should store that very securely. See, I have the token created and that's been used. Understood? Are we clear?
Yes.
How to authorize? So that's how you should log in. If it is Windows system, like let's suppose you want to change it, you can go to start menu and go to web credentials, and it will show you the credential list where you can see or the GitHub credentials and all. If you want to edit, you can edit from there or remove there. If you remove from there, means whenever you do this, like whenever you do this, it prompts for username and password, it will be stored in the web credentials. So you can remove from there if it is Windows. If it is Mac, you have the utility for the password. Keychain access. Yeah, here keychain access, go to keychain access, and if you see GitHub, yes, here it is. And if you want to change it, if you click on show password, it will show the password, right? If you want, you can change here itself, right? You select this and you can make modifications here. Got it? This is how you do it in a Mac. For me, it's already stored. Okay. Yeah, do you see that's the password? If you want, you can just modify this and use it. Understood? Or if you want to remove, you can just go and remove this as well. Delete this one. Okay. So that if you delete again, it will prompt for me. It is not prompting for me because it's stored in that keychain access. Are we clear?
Yes,
And,
ma'am.
and yeah, here I am seeing some list. And here also, let's say, okay, let's go back to our repository. Repositories. This is the one we just created. And yeah, there is master and B1. Here you can see the branch list. And to whichever branch you want to go, you can just switch this way. And suppose I want to delete a branch. How do you do that? Till now we did not delete, right? But temporary branches could be deleted. So git branch -d B2. This is how you delete any branch. If you cannot delete B2 because you are already on B2. You are sitting on B2. Do you see that? So you can't delete it. You can't delete the branch on which you are sitting. A simple logic. If you still want to delete, you have to switch to other branch and delete. Or else I'm deleting other branch. See, there is again error. The branch B1 is not fully merged. It's not fully merged. It's not fully integrated. So how do you like it's not fully merged means what happens if you delete a not fully merged branch? What happens?
The changes that you did to V1 specifically would be lost.
Yeah, the changes we made to B1 would be lost, right? So, but still, if you want to delete, git branch capital D B1 for confirmation and deletion. So branch is gone. You may see here. See, B1 is no more. Is it gone from here as well? No, right? You deleted. That's a local deletion. What if you want to delete a branch from here? There are multiple ways you can do this. You may go for the branch list here and delete this B1 from here. Okay, delete this from here. That's one method to delete from the UI, from this user interface. From the CLI also you can delete. Like from here, I would like to delete. Git push horizon. What do you want to push? Deletion of B1. It will prompt for credentials only for the first time, right? So because I have the credentials already, it's not. Now B1 is gone. Do you see that only one branch? That's how you can delete from here. Are we good and clear? If you want to delete any unnecessary branches, you may just go to, any unnecessary repositories. Go to that repository settings. Okay, here you have delete repository. And confirm by providing the repository name. That's how you delete it. Right? So I have deleted some. That's how you delete. So this is how you push and pull basically. And if you see this Git demo, this particular folder Git demo is created locally, meaning assuming that there's nothing on remote, I have taken a folder and then Git in it and created this local repository manually. This is one use case. Do you remember the two use cases we were talking about? Okay, let me put here. Like we were talking about two use cases, if you remember, on how to create a local repository, right? I think you people can recollect. So how to create, you can create manually an empty repository you can create, right? And create an empty local repository by doing git init. Assume the use case like it's a new project, there's nothing on it. This one we have done, first one. Now let's say, okay, it's already a running project. You join the project today. You want to get a copy from remote. So many repositories are there, right? Let's assume we'll take one and copy from remote and create a local repository. How to do this? So let's take up the second use case. Good to go. So let's assume, let's pick up some repo. Let's say this repo one. Okay, now.
Ma'am, is it like pulling from the remote repository when you say copy?
Pulling is getting the changes from there. Here, when I say copy from remote, this is about creating a local repository itself. This is one local repository I have on my system, right? I may have another local repository. I'm coming out of this. I'm on my desktop now. Here, like I have Git demo, a local repository, which is created by doing Git init and then develop the changes here, then push it to remote. That's what we did. But now what I want is, already there is some project on remote. I joined the project today. It's an old project. Now, rather than doing Git init, I can get a copy from remote and create a local repository, right? Another way of creating local repository. Complete repository itself, including .git. Whenever you did Git init, it was creating .git. But now I'll get a copy from remote, which will create local repository along with .git. Let me show you. It's a completely creating another local repository. See, this is repo one. Go here to code and copy this HTTPS URL. Okay, that's called the clone or download link. Now come back to the desktop. You shouldn't do that in a local repository. You shouldn't do that in Git demo. So come out of this and do git clone that particular URL. Am I making sense? You are creating a local repository, another local repository. One way to create it, like yesterday you did git init, then push and pull the changes to the existing repo. Another method is already repo is there. You first copy from there and create a local. See repo one. It will create a folder called repo one on the desktop. So see, it's created. Go to that repo. This is a local repository now, repo one. Another local repository on my desktop. And here you see hidden files dot git will be there. Means it's a local repository created with all the changes, all the comments. Unlike you did git init, create files from your end. This is another way to create local. Got it?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
See, this is git demo folder. I want to create a local. I went into this folder, did git init. Then to connect the remote, what we did, git remote add origin. That's how we connected this to remote. Then we did git push and git pull. Of course, git status, git add, git commit are quite common. So this is another repo, another folder, let's say repo one. This is also local repository, but this is created by running git clone. Okay. Here also now you can do like a local repository, like you did on git demo, git add, git commit. Later on, you can do git push, git pull, and so on to get the updates from the things, right? And in this case, how do you connect to remote? You don't need to run git remote add origin. Whenever you did git clone, already origin will be set. You can check it with this way. Understood? Remote origin not required in this case. See here. Git remote -v. Origin is already set to that. You can directly git push or pull. Understood? Let me make some changes. Okay, I'm making some change, assuming this is a local. Oh, let's go. Sorry. Explorer is not opening that. 1 second. Let's open that in the Explorer. Let's open that folder, which is repo one. Okay, launch our terminal. Now, okay, git status. Okay, git remote. Terminal we anyway switched earlier also, so which is fine. Now I want to make some change here. File 4.txt. Git add file 4.txt. Git commit -am on master or whatever. Okay, on local repo. Some dummy message. Okay, done. So is this file and commit available on remote?
No, it's not.
No, right? Also, see, this is the repo I did git clone. I did not do git remote add origin, but origin is set because of this command, right? Now I can do git push origin. And which branch? Let's check the branch, whatever is, wherever we are making changes. Git branch, okay, master. So git push origin master. Right, your changes are pushed. If you refresh this, perfect. You have this on the commit message and the commit history, whichever you made just now on local. That's what I made, right? So perfect. Understood? You don't need to do git remote add origin in this case. And similarly, you can do push or pull. Suppose this is repository. Assume that someone else made some changes here. Okay, someone made some changes. Let's say. You can also create from here. Assume that this is the change made by some other person. Okay, some other collaborator, some other developer or whoever. So this is how you can commit. Assume someone else also pushed this way. See, now is this change available on your system? On your local?
No, it won't be.
So how do you get those updates? Understood? Pull command will help you get the updates from remote which are not there locally. Clone is to copy it, right? To copy and create a local repository. So that now you got this file 5 and the commit. Let me show you another example. I'm creating file again. Okay, git pull horizon. Git status. Okay, now I want to get the changes. How to do that? Git pull, right? But there is another command which looks and sounds similar. Git fetch horizon master. It gave you some verbose, but did you get that file? File 6? Yep. Right. So you don't have those changes at all, isn't it? So changes are missing, or else like you don't get the changes, but it shows some verbose. So fetch looks and sounds similar to pull, but it doesn't pull the changes actually. Git pull also. Now you got the changes, right? So these three commands looks and sound similar. Which three commands? Clone, pull, and fetch. How different they are? Clone is for the first time you do it. It will create a local repository. You do it only for the first time. Later on, it will not allow clone on the same repo. If you try to do clone, it will give you error. Already it's a local repo, right? Whenever you do pull, yes, it will bring the changes from remote to local. It will update whatever new updates were there. It will get the updates. Fetch will just show you there were some changes, means it will give you this verbose, that's it, but it will not download the changes, right? Means pull works like fetch plus merge. Understood? Got this clear, all of you?
Now, at the same time, Git demo will not have anything. I mean, it will be different from the repo one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Separate
in,
repository, this is separate repository. See, I have shown you here diagrammatically. See this. On the left hand side, you have Git demo folder, right hand side, you have repo. This URL, I mean, this is different. Here, the origin URL is, let's say, URL to another repo. This is URL 1. It's connected to another repo. Another two different local repositories on your system. Understood?
yes.
Any more queries?
We also have Git checkout, right? Is that related here?
Git
How do you?
checkout will help you switch from one branch to another in your local repository. And to push your changes, you will do git push horizon master, right? Git push horizon master. Let's say, or git pull horizon master means pull from master into where? Into master only. You don't need to tell that. Yesterday, some of you are asking, how do you pull from B1 to master? That's not how it works. Git pull horizon master means it will pull from master to master in your local. Git push horizon master means push from local master to remote master. Understood? So, if so, let me show you some interesting things like git status, repo one, and let us do one more thing. See, I'm creating some file here. Just a second. Okay, let me create a new file here on master, on remote. File 7.txt. Committing this. Okay, you have this file 7. Perfect. Okay, some changes. Many people will be working on it and we always don't know like which person is making what changes. That's quite perfect. Now you may want to make some other changes here. I'm making file 8.txt. Okay. I'm making some changes. Like as usual, it's a local repository. You have to do git add, file name or dot, everything will be added. Git commit -m local changes, something like this. Okay, done. So now you are done with your changes. You are ready. You have completed your changes. Now you want to push to remote repository. So what is the command? Git push origin master, right? So whenever you do this, will it allow? Do you think it will allow doing this? See,
No,
always,
it will not allow.
why? Why?
And files are added in that particular branch.
This is file 7, this is file a different thing. But what happens? Let's see. If you try to push, see, always the thumb rule is, see, it is rejected, failed to push some references, updates were rejected because remote contains some work that you do not have locally, right? Meaning, updates were rejected because remote contains some work. It is having some changes which you do not have locally, which you do not have, right? So which you do not have, meaning like, see, always the thumb rule is your local repository should be updated with the remote before you push. Means, let's assume I have cloned this repository on June 1st. Today it is June 12th. So during these 12 days, so many other changes might have pushed on to remote, right? So if you want to push your changes, you can't directly do it. You have to first pull it. Get the latest copy. In layman terms, get the latest copy. Right? You pulled it on June 1st. It is June 12th today. So first pull it. Get the latest updates. Then push your changes. That is the thumb rule. Making sense? So that's always, before you push, you have to do pull. Git pull origin master. This is like a merging from remote to local. It's not merging between two branches. It's like merging from remote to local, remote master to local master, right? It will bring all the updates and merge it. So whenever you do this, it should work successfully. It's like a merge. It should work. Git pull origin master means it will get that file 7. And do you remember whenever it merge, it will add a topmost commit into the current repository. Following, whenever you merge, it will add a topmost commit ID. A new commit ID will be added into the branch as a topmost commit ID. Correct? Just because you are merging, if you do this, it is not working. So you have to get the updates. Git pull origin master. So if you do this, it will add an additional commit ID. Let me tell you. Let me just a second. So what you have to do, suppose what did I do? Git push. I tried to push. It's not allowing. You should do git pull. But if you do git pull, new commit ID will be added as a, okay, commit ID can be added as a latest one, as a topmost one. We discussed some time back, right? Whenever you merge, this would happen. But it's not relevant or it's not actual thing, right? Why you should have a new ID added? It will add the new ID. Okay, fine. You will get the changes. Then when you push back, when you push to remote, isn't that's your goal, right? You tried to push here, it failed. Are you all following? You tried to push here, it failed. So you got it. It is a new commit ID added. And when you push back, 2 commit IDs will be pushed to remote. One is your actual commit, which you want to push. The other one is which you got during this merge. Is it a good thing like pushing 2 commits just because you're merging? Right. So to avoid this, what you will do, everything is same. Like you tried to push, it will not allow you. So you have to do a pull. You'll get the updates and you will not get a new ID added into the current branch. 1 second, please. Okay, so git pull will pull the updates, right? Now, so to avoid this, what you should do? Instead of doing a normal pull, you should do git pull with rebase, git pull minus R. So that that new ID will not be added. Okay, and then when you push, only one commit will be pushed to remote. Got the difference? This is what is pull with rebase. This is what is used in reality rather than the rebase we learned today in the beginning. That type of rebase which we learned in the starting will not be much used. I told you, right? That's confined for local branches. But this is the rebase we use. Are the two scenarios clear?
Ma'am, can I just ask you a question now?
Yes,
With the first scenario, you said the git push failed once and then we use git pull.
Hmm.
So when the failed command would also put a commit ID in the log. Is that what you're telling?
Oh, no, git push will not say the git push horizon master. This is my goal actually. It will not create a commit ID. It is rejected because there were some updates on remote someone else made. You need to get them into your local. So I'll do git pull. This git pull will get the commit ID, right? It is bringing, it's merging those changes. File 7 should be added. Its commit should be added. So it will be added as the topmost commit into this local. Git
Okay.
pull will add it because it's a merging from remote to local. It will add a new commit ID as a latest commit ID. So when you
Okay.
push back, two commits will be pushed. Whichever is your target one, actually I want to push the one which is relevant to this file 8, correct? This one actually I want to push. But along with this, whichever you got during this pull also, two commits will be pushed back. Meaning here you have 7. After my push, if I pull normally, I'll say 2 commits added. 7 commits will, 9 commits will be there here. 9 commits will be there here. After this complete execution. Understood? Pull is going to create new ID. Just pull will,
Okay. Got it. Okay.
because it's like one.
Will it overwrite
have
the local repository or how it is managed?
Where is the point of overriding?
Because
It's a
we have made
different
some.
file, right? File 8.
No,
File
that is highlight. But what about other same files which we had in the local repository when we pulled it from the remote, and will it have any clash, or it will merge accordingly?
The same concept of merge works, whichever we learned within the branches, same thing works. Whenever
Okay.
you are merging from master to B1, if already changes are there, it won't be any effect, right? Whatever
Yeah.
updates were there will be merged, right? Or else if there is same file and if source is missing some commit, you may get conflict. Same concept here. Here, when you are doing a push, your source will be local, destination is remote. If you are doing pull, your source is remote, the destination is local.
Okay.
Were these two use cases clear for all of you? I mean, the difference between pull and pull rebase. So here what I should do, let me show you pull. Here the point is on this Mac, it will not allow this use case. Means this git commands or there might be slight variation. This will not be allowed on because that's not suggested, right? Having two comments. Let me show you. If it is Windows, you can try both. But for me, see, I'm trying git pull horizon master. Right? It will not allow me. It will force me to use pull with rebase only. You can try if you have Windows, try both of it. Try to push, it will reject. Try to do normal pull, git pull horizon master. Then do git push. You will see two commits pushed there. But here I can't do that. If it is Windows, you try both. But here I can't do this. I'm directly doing git pull minus R. See, now I got the changes successfully, right? Do you see that file 7? Now if you push back, Git push, only one commit, git push origin master. Okay, just come here. See, only one commit. You understood the use case, right? If it is Windows, can you try both of the scenarios? Can you try both of this, and is the difference clear for all?
Yes.
Appreciate your quick responses. If any confusions, difficulty, you can feel free to ask. If you are doing it in Windows, try both of them and you should see 2 commits. This is the hands-on or assignment which you should do for sure if it is Windows. And whoever have done it on Windows, you can post the screenshot on the WhatsApp group so that everyone can see, right? Can you try doing it and post it today after the class?
Yes.
Yeah, post a screenshot like 2 commits. Post it first with the actual number. Post it after your push, right? It should be like 7. After you do normal push, it should be 9. Post that use case as well as rebase one also. You can try both on Windows and see the difference. That's the importance of pull with rebase. I told you yesterday, like there's another rebase which we'll use. Okay, this is one thing. This is a rebase, pull with rebase, and there's no conflict scenario, no conflict because files are different. There is also a way to do pull with rebase with conflict scenario. I think we can take up that conflict scenario tomorrow in the next class after you try this, right? Because if you try this, you get a clarity, then we'll pick up a conflict scenario. Again, concept is same. Why you get a conflict? If source is missing some commits. First thing is same file. Second thing is source is missing some commits which are there on destination. Source means if you are pushing it, like let's say you are pushing from local to remote, your source will be local and destination would be remote. Source branch, remote branch, right? That we shall do tomorrow. But before that, I would like to show you few more things. Yeah. So now we are pushing to master, right? But in reality, master branch will not be allowing any direct commits. Means you can't directly push from here from like git push origin master. No, what you have to do, if you want to make any changes, create a new branch, any branch name from your master. If you want to create and switch directly, git checkout -b. That will create and switch you. Now I'm on B3. Make whatever changes you want here, right? Then what you will do? Make your changes. Git, okay, let me make some change in this file. Okay. Git add. Please listen this carefully. This is very important. This is the real way of making changes. First, you get the repository, clone it. Create a new branch from master like B3 or feature branch or bug fix, whatever it is. Okay. So make your changes on that B3. Okay. Then push this B3. Git push origin B3. Because you can't push to master directly. No one can push either from local or else you can't make commits here. Those will be restricted. How those will be restricted, I'll show you. So you have got push those changes, right? See, B3. Now what you will do, you will raise a PR from B3. PR means pull request. Okay, pull request, or else if it is a Bitbucket, we call it as a merge request, whatever it is. You raise a pull request, see here. You raise a pull request to master. Pull request, create new pull request from where to where? From B3 to master. See, it is showing you clearly what changes you want. Do you want to create it? Confirm, create, write some description like, okay, this change is about creating infrastructure, whatever, and create the pull request. Okay, this pull request will go to the reviewers. Who are the reviewers? Some seniors, managers will be given that review access. See, require approval from specific reviewers before merging. You should add the rule because here This is my new report that it's not there. I'm seeing it. I will not see this actually because I created the PR. I wouldn't get this option. Who will get it? The reviewers will get it. But where are reviewers? You should add the rule here, like give some name to your rule. There will be a GitHub admin or Bitbucket admin. Admin means who will have all the admin access, who can go and manage this permissions and all. They'll create a rule. And here, see, restrict deletions. No one can delete it. Or else required signed commits or required a pull request mandatory. You are making pull request mandatory. How many approvals you need? You may add one manager or two people and add those collaborators here. So you can just create some rules. Okay, so who are those reviews also? You can add it. See, it requires two reviews. So if you just open this PR, because I do have the permission it's showing, otherwise it will show you, you have reviewers. See here, reviewers should be added. No reviews, no one. Here you can add. See, 15 reviewers can be added. You may give them names. I can see only mine, right? You can add the collaborators and you can add the reviewers. Of course, only the person who have admin access can do this, right? And also here master branch, I'm making the commits, but it shouldn't be. You can write the rules, branch rules, go to branches, add a branch rule set, rule set name and restrict the, you should use restrict direct commits. Where is it? Rules, rule set. There should be branch rules. Add branch rules, add class. Branch protection rule. That's called branch protection rule. Okay, you can put the branch name, like let's say master. Okay, require. Wait, there will be log the branch. Do not allow deletions. Require a pull request. Okay, require approvals. How many approvals? 2 approvals. So it will not allow any commits now. If you create this rule, master branch rule, now if you go to master, okay, and if you try to make a commits, it shouldn't allow. Okay, file name is some, okay, let it be. Commit directly. Yeah, see, commit directly to master branch. Some rules will be bypassed. Bypassing rules option is there, but even you can disable it. Got it? These will be done by the admin. How the project, how the repository should be set up. We could make these rules, bypass rules if you don't want to give also possible. Don't allow bypassing. See, do not allow bypassing the above settings, right? Now, if you try, this is how in reality you can't do anything on master. Let me go and try creating some dummy file, dummy commit, whatever it is. See, you don't see that commit option at all now. Do you see that? Rather, what it is saying, you cannot commit to master because it's protected. Create a new branch from this commit and start a PR. Means you are making some change. Let's create a new branch with this commit and then raise a PR. Branch name is like this automatically, or else you can give your own name or propose changes. That's how you should. Understood? But whatever it is, only the thing is you push to other branch. From locally also, you push to B3. From B3, raise a PR. Or else here itself, if you make changes, raise a PR. Like I have shown you, it will ask you to create a separate branch. Understood, everyone? Am I clear? Thank you, Nag, for confirming. How about others?
Yes, Preethi.
Thank
So,
you,
Can we
Raja.
automate by writing a script all these activities, ma'am?
This is only one-time activity, right? Why do we need automation? Because you see, automation comes in picture when you have to do it repetitively. These settings will be done only once by the admin of the project, a senior member who have all the access. They'll set these rules once, that's all. The same rules will be followed across all the branches.
And who will administer this kit, ma'am? Is it a
Huh?
part of the DevOps team? Who will be the administering
Yeah,
this?
one person, one senior person will be given admin access on this project. Admin access means where you will see all these options. No one else can see and go to settings. Only admins, whoever added as admins to this project will have access.
Is it a
Here you
DevOps
can add
responsibility?
collaborators.
Is
See
it
here.
a
Here you can add people, right? And give access and permissions. Of course, how do you add a people depends on different organizations. There'll be SSO, there'll be adding from Active Directory and so on.
Is it the responsibility of DevOps who will be
DevOps.
handling this, or even for the developers also?
Everyone, whoever uses repo will have these settings. In every project, there'll be one person given these permissions to make the changes. Either it is DevOps or development project.
Okay.
I'm deleting this rule for now. So I can be allowed to make the comments like before. So we have few more scenarios like working on conflict scenario. Before that, you do a normal push. Then we'll take up the conflict scenario. Okay. And yeah, we can stop here for today and we'll take up from tomorrow. And today you will all will be moved to a separate private WhatsApp group. So get registered for the classes from tomorrow and you'll be moved to a separate WhatsApp group by the end of the day today. And make sure you get access and you are completing your registration before you join the next class. Okay, and then any questions you can reach out Mr. Raj, his number is on the website. And also, yeah, coming to your question regarding placements, like we'll help you with the resume preparation and how do you market yourself. We'll help you with that part of helping you with the tailor-made resumes. And yeah, you will be getting once you add in your resume these tools, definitely you'll have a good number of calls for DevOps. You don't need any other assistance for DevOps. Whatever we have, any referrals from any companies we have in our circle, we'll also forward them to you. Syed, if you want to, if this is your first session, you can avail the recordings of the previous classes, other 3 sessions where we have got this GIT sessions. You can just WhatsApp on the number given in the website. Here is the number. I'm sharing this website with everyone. You can reach out to this number. He's Mr. Raj. He can share you with all the details. I'm also sharing this number. Today is the last free demo class. So get registered and make sure you get all the access. Tomorrow onwards, we'll have a separate Zoom link, separate WhatsApp group. Nag, for career counseling, you can reach out to Mr. Raj. He's the right person to talk about this. Yeah, I have a senior message. You have a gap and you want to make a move. Placement and yeah, if you are in touch with the technology, definitely gap wouldn't be a problem now. You have to put your effort, understand it thoroughly, and prepare your resume and market yourself. That's the thing you have to do. Gap wouldn't be a problem if you are in touch with the market. We can help you how we can tailor-made it for you. Okay, you can reach out on this number, right? We can help you and guide you on that. If you have these skill set in your resume, definitely it's going to be an advantage for you. All right then. Thank you everyone. Good day and see you all. Bye everyone. Okay, Raja says, I have a problem in unstashing. What is the problem? May I know the actual use case or the problem you're facing?
Yeah, ma'am. In PS Code Editor, I stashed it successfully, but while trying to unstash, it's saying error.
Can you share your screen?
Yeah, I will switch to my laptop and I will share my screen. 1 second. I'm
Or
currently
else you post it in the group, okay? You post it in the group and get your system ready by tomorrow. Or else if it is handy and you can do it now also fine.
yeah, I will do it now. Ma'am, I will post it in the group, ma'am. My laptop is in.
Okay. See, if you have any questions, okay, like you have this today. If you have certain questions, keep the system ready, okay, so that you can share the screen and we can solve it there. Otherwise, post the screenshot in the WhatsApp group. That will also help. But you can keep the system ready so that we can discuss uh, in the class and stuff. And also, like whoever registered, please check your access. If you still missing access on anything, get back to us. All right then. Thank you all. Good day. Bye everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.